Alrighty, I want to talk a little bit about the most underrated skill in SMMA. Like one of the most underrated things people always look over. And when you think SMMA, you think paid ads, you think Facebook, you think outreach, you think sales, you think marketing. But a lot of people, as a matter of fact, almost everybody misses out and overlooks this one thing. And this one thing is called insights. It's called opportunity spotting. It's called vehicle mechanisms, okay? Vehicle, no pun intended, because I'm in a vehicle. But essentially, what I mean by this is that so many people always are trying to figure out what's the best offer, what's the best script, what's the best sales out, what's the best clothing, like what is the best this, but very few people, very few people are looking at the insights, looking at the trends, looking at what are the new vehicles, what are the new mechanisms in the market, and being able to do something called opportunity spotting, okay, is one of the most crucial skills that almost nobody has in this space. And what opportunity spotting allows you to do is allows you to see new vehicles, new mechanisms, new opportunities before anybody else sees them. Like literally before anybody else sees them. And so what you can do then is you can sell an offer that nobody's selling because you spotted a new opportunity. For example, running a SMMA, running a paid ads digital marketing agency 5 years ago was like a money printer. You would print like this because you spotted the opportunity before it happened. The same way that if you got into crypto before COVID, right, you made a ton of money because you were good at opportunity spotting, and you spotted these opportunities which gave you the insights and the chance to really scale before anybody else is there because there's no competition. You see, when you spot new opportunities, when you spot new trends, right, I'll call it trend spotting or trend analysis, you can get ahead because you have no competition. When there's no competition, you can sell anything to anyone because supply and demand. You own the demand, you own the supply. And so as long as you make people want the thing, you make a bunch of money, okay? And so one of the biggest things that I noticed lately is one of the biggest skills that I've been picking up on that's been allowing me to make more money and make better offers and close clients easier, etc. All the above is being able to analyze trends. The ability to analyze trends and see what does the market want? What does the market need? Where is the market headed? Right? If you imagine if you got into AI 2 years ago, as a matter of fact, getting into AI is probably still early. It's probably still relatively early, but if you got into AI 2 years ago, imagine where you'd be, right? You'd probably be far ahead. If you got into SMMA back in 2015, imagine how much money you would have made. You'd be far ahead because you spotted the opportunity before everybody else did. And so the way, I don't know how to spot opportunities. I can't give you a step-by-step guide on how to spot opportunities because it's not like there's no SOP for it. It's not like, oh, look here. No. But I would urge you to keep in mind and remember that being able to spot new trends and spot new opportunities is what can set you apart, right? Like there's so many instances and so many cases where the person who found the opportunity, who analyzed the trend before it got popular, made a ton of money, right? Crypto, drop shipping, SMMA. Like imagine if you had a drop shipping store in 2010. Fuck, you'd be a billionaire by now, right? And so being able to get ahead of the curve and see these trends before they come up can allow you to make a ton more money. And so I urge you, if there's one skill you want to master in 2024 to really propel your business to the next level, it's being able to analyze trends and opportunities. It's being able to see these things, because that's what's going to propel you to the next level. Because now, instead of just trying to compete with everybody else on, oh, what's everyone else selling, how can I do it cheaper, better, quicker, faster, you're doing an entirely new vehicle. You're using an entirely new opportunity, right? If you know anything about Russell Brunson or business, it's that when you sell a new opportunity, you have no problem selling because nobody's heard of it before, okay? And so the one thing I recommend you all do is start to look and start to actively be searching for these things so that you can spot these new opportunities before they arise, before the market gets to them, okay? I know I'm kind of going off on a bit of a tangent, but I hope this is kind of making sense because I'm sitting here driving home to go see my family, listening to this podcast about direct response marketing. And I'm sitting here kind of like analyzing my skills, like what skills do I have? Right? I'm not the best closer, okay? I like to think I'm a pretty good leader. Okay, I'm okay at the back end operations. I'm not the best marketer. I think I'm okay. And I'm like trying to analyze my weaknesses, right? What do I need to learn? What am I good at? And I realized one of the things, like if I were to say what makes me so much better now versus a year ago, what's one of the biggest skills I've learned? It's the ability to analyze trends, analyze and implement and spot new trends, and then leverage those. Right? Like the people right now, even a year ago, who are leveraging AI are making a ton of money. Right? Like they're making a ton of money because that's a new opportunity. And now there will always be new things, right? At some point it was content, at some point it was ads, at some point it was AI, at some point it was SaaS, right? There's always going to be new things, but your goal should just be to focus on always trying to like learn new insights and spot new opportunities before the market does. Because if you can spot an opportunity before the market does and buy in low and sell high, you make a ton of money every single time. If that's the number one skill I'm going to be focusing on this year, or maybe not number one, maybe leading is number one. But one of the primary skills I'm going to be trying to dial in and get better at throughout 2024, and I recommend you guys do the same if you want to build a really, really big business. That's all I have for now. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope that despite that this is not an optimal setting for filming this video, you got a bit of value. This is raw off the top of my head, no script. None of my videos have scripts, but it's just raw. But I hope that you can get some insights and further and make some more money in the future. Peace. Oh, these guys be trying to race me this entire time. It's fucking hilarious. They get smoked every time though. They have like a Mini Cooper, bro. Like my car could fucking whip 0 to 100 in 2 seconds, bro. Like, come on.